Hey guys, Gathering Magic back again, and just want to do a video on my original $10 account, just kind of show you guys where I'm at with the collection so far, how the account is progressing, how land is going for this account, all that good stuff. So this is Gedphir. This is a $10 account I made in, I believe it was July 2022, so coming up on 4 years already. So let's check out. So with this account, when Frontier launched, I went hard into Frontier. I wanted to build the collection as quickly as I could. So let's take a look at foundations. So let's look at just the common cards. So I've pretty much, I think, got all the commons for the most part maxed. There might be one or two that aren't maxed at ones that I don't play hardly at all, like Codex Sage or the Hungry Uland. But for the most part, commons are maxed. Have a black foil there, another black foil deputy. I think this was the first black foil that I pulled on the account. So for the rares, of course, I have all the Archons max. That was, of course, the #1 priority. And that has helped me not just in Frontier, but I'll show you also in Modern. So these are the rares. Epics, I was able to pull Black Foil Saltwater Mage, so very happy with that because you guys know if you play in Frontier, this card is constantly played. And then for the legendaries, I just recently maxed the Salamander just because it was like 3 cents a copy. Don't play this card a whole lot, and getting it to level 2 I think gave just like one more armor or something, so it wasn't anything that was crucial. But these are all maxed. So that is the foundation set. Let's go over to land. So I was able to pick up 1 plot of land. And the way I was able to do that on the $10 account is last fall when Frontier launched, packs were selling. For a while they were selling as high as $1 or maybe even over $1. Of course, the price quickly went down. I knew it would. So what I did is I got to gold as quickly as I could, got 3 packs a day if I was able to, turned around, sold those packs, and ended up taking that DEC that I earned. I converted it over to SPS because at that point I knew about escalation coming out, and it was going to be 350 SPS per pack. So my goal was to save up just over 1,000 SPS to get those 3 packs. And the card I was able to get out of 3 packs, of course I have sold it, but just to show you what it was, see if there's one on the market, it was this one, Tilly Gear Spring. So at the time I think I sold it for $44. So you can see now it's up to $69. But that card allowed me to buy my plot of land. And the plot of land I ended up picking up was in Region 17, Yorkdale. And it is a rare river. So the cards that I've been able to put on it so far, with the proceeds of the sale, the plot was $25. I believe I picked up this Max Pelcor Bandit. It was just under $7 at the time, and I think prices have come down even since then. But I was able to pick this one up for $7, and I think I got 1 BCX of the Tidebiter Epic. So since then, I have sold some cards. As you can see here, I've got pretty much, I think between the two of these, this is like a 5 out of 10 BCX, so a half-leveled gold Epic. I think a week ago I picked up a single gold foil copy of Uraeus, and then I've got a few gold commons for the non-flying squid. So those are the cards that are currently on my 1 plot of land. So let's go ahead and harvest. So I try to harvest about the same time every day. Usually it's like 23, 24 hours, and I think I'm getting a little over 2,000, or right around 2,000 grain. Yep, so right around 2,000 grain. So what I've been doing is I've been taking that grain, going to the trade hub, and for a while I was just pairing that grain up with DEC, throwing it into the liquidity pool. But the one that I'm really interested in now is the iron. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the iron and just converting it, or the grain, converting it to iron, swapping it. And then putting this amount with just a little bit of DEC into the liquidity pool. Now, what I could do is I could take from selling the packs, even at 3 cents a pack, I think it's still like over 100 DEC. So if I can manage to get 3 packs a day and get 300 DEC, if I throw in, say, half of that, 150 DEC, look how much more iron I could get, and then I could pair it that way. So that's something I'm thinking about doing as well. But right now I want to build up as much DEC as I can, because in a couple weeks we're going to have the land card set, so I want to be able to pick up a few copies of the land card. But for right now, we're just going to throw in the iron, and you can see it's only 17 DEC. It's just such a tiny amount. So this is what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe a month, just slowly throwing things into the liquidity pool, because I want to build up for the next phase of land. So right now, as you can see, it's only a few cents here, 19 cents, 35 cents, but I am earning a little bit, which is better than it just sitting in my account not doing anything. So that is how land is going. Now, as far as playing, so in Frontier, of course, I've been in Gold 1. I've been battling, getting 2 or 3 packs a day, selling those packs for DEC. And like I mentioned, even with the packs selling for like 3.5 cents, after fees, you're going to end up with over 100 DEC per pack, maybe 120. So get that DEC and then either just build it up to purchase some cards or use some of it to go into the liquidity pools. So that's how Frontier has been going. Now over in Modern, what I realized maybe a month ago is like, okay, I've got max level silver Archons. Let me just kind of show you what Archons we have right now. So these are the Archons that I have for Modern. Another thing I was able to do when the packs were selling for like 80 cents to $1 is I was able to pick up a copy of each of the rare Archons one at a time, and then I was able to slowly level these up to level 2. Back then my focus was getting all my Archons. Let's go back to the collection. Getting all my Archons to max bronze. So for Rebellion, I ended up getting 1 of each gold foil because I'm like, okay, these are the Archons that I'm going to use. 1 copy is max bronze. It's perfect. But now, with Frontier, now I've got max silver. So now that has not just changed my strategy, but also for like my reward cards, what I did is my reward cards, I picked up pretty much 1 of each gold common because I'm like, okay, that's all I'm going to need is once I get 1 of each gold common, I'll be good. It's max bronze. I'll be able to play the gold guild brawls. But now that I have max silver Archons, it's like, wait a minute, I can get these things up to level 5. So now I'm actually getting some regular foil commons, and I want to get all of my commons up to level 5. And then I also want to get all my rares up to level 4, because some of these get really good abilities at 3 and 4, especially like Doomblade. If I can get that up to level 4 and get that stun. So long-term goal is to grind out enough glint to get all these things up to level 4. But what I have been doing recently with my glint is I'm saving my glint until I get 70,000, and then I'll go and I'll shop and I will grab 1 legendary card, and then I will spend, I think it's 2,500 DEC to unlock it, and then I will sell that card. So just recently I was able to get, which one was it? It was the red fire one, this one. I was able to get this, and I think I sold it for like $3.18. So after fees, about $3. So I was able to take this and use those funds to put towards that gold foil Uraeus. So I was actually lucky. I think this is the most expensive one. Yeah, it is. But yeah, that's the goal right now, is just get a legendary. Even if I get one of these, it's just under $2. I mean, if you subtract 2,500 DEC, I'm still going to make about 5,000 DEC. For this account is pretty good. So it does take me, the whole season to grind out enough glint to get 1 legendary card. So it's a slow process, but that's what I'm doing with that. As far as playing in Modern, when I first started, of course, I was in low bronze, and very, very quickly I was able to get, I think I got up to gold 2 last season. So let's take a look at the collection too, so you guys can see what cards I have. I don't have fantastically powerful or high level cards. Like for the reward cards, I don't have any legendaries, any epics. It's all just the rares and the commons for the reward. And like I said, my commons are pretty much level 3, so bronze tier. Promo cards, I have the pickle. I don't think I've ever used it. Escalation, I did open those 3 packs, so I have like 1 copy of I think most of the commons and the rares. Well, most of the commons. I don't think I have hardly any of the rares. I've got 1 BCX of half of them. So what I might do at some point is just pick up a copy, just so I have 1 of each common and rare. The main focus that I want for the common is I want to get this Travesty to level 3, because I really want to get that slow. So I'll be picking up a couple copies here and there to get that slow, because of course I play water all the time. So that's it for that. For the core Conclave Arcana, let's take a look to see what I have here. So no legendaries, no epics, just commons and rares. So you can see most of the rares I have are just single copy level 1. I do have a couple of the Archons to level 2, which is bronze. Don't really play them hardly at all. I mean, I'll play Kalia once in a great while, but the other ones I don't play. But I figured going forward with this collection, these are going to be the Archons I'm going to be able to afford and level up. So once the land card set is done and I've got that where I want it, I'm going to put whatever little funds I get into leveling these Archons. And then, of course, for the commons, I think I have a few golds. So I just recently got this one because I wanted the triage. And then for the regular foil, these are the regular foil commons. So as you can see, it's not a high-level collection, but it is able to get me as high as, like I said, I got into gold last season. So I was earning, well, let's see if it shows last season's battles. So you can see I had a rough end to the season. But yeah, I was getting 400 glint. I am burning my SPS to get double glint. So, you know, getting 400 glint per win is pretty good on this account. And like I said, I've been building up the glint. I'm going to get that legendary card and go from there. So just wanted to give you guys kind of a quick overview on how the account is going. So like I said, right now it's just collecting my land every day, getting those resources, putting it into the liquidity pool. Mainly playing Frontier, get my 15 wins in, get 300-400 DEC from selling the packs. Building that DEC up to purchase either some cards for land or just some commons and rares from Escalation to try to build that account up. I think what I might do eventually too is use some of this DEC and start going and buying up. I want to get 1 of each gold common. So I've got a nice start, but I want to start getting the golds. The reason for the golds is that 10% bonus is huge. So especially when you pair it, you know, 2 or 3 times. So if you can get 3 commons that you play in a match, that's plus 30. You know, I would love to be able to get a gold Archon. Those have come down in price, but they're just not affordable on this account. So as you can see here, so if I wanted to pick one up, you know, even the cheapest one, you know, $2 to $7 takes me a long time to build up on a free-to-play account. It would be nice, but yeah, just kind of out of reach. So just going to go for the regular foils. Okay, guys, that's it. Just want to give you a quick overview. So like I said, this account I'm playing pretty much every day, doing the Frontier battles, getting that done, playing a few battles in Modern, building up my glint. Looks like in a couple of days I'll have enough glint to actually go ahead and get that legendary card. So when I do, I'll let you guys know what I pull. So hope you enjoyed. Just a quick overview. So if you are in Frontier and are a Frontier only player, don't be afraid to jump into Modern. If you play Modern, you will probably get to Silver fairly quickly. The teams that I use for Modern is pretty much not going to be a surprise to anyone. So for Modern, what I usually do, you guys know, play the Water Summoner with the +1. And let's see, how can I sort this? So it would be Water Element. Of course, it's not going to be any Gladiator cards. Let's also sort by type so you guys can see magic. So definitely the Warborn Shaman, that one's huge. Shock Trooper, the reward card from Rebellion. Torrent Sniper, this is a card I need to get to level 3 because I need to get that Painforge to pair with the Shock Trooper. Flagmost was very cheap to pick up with the 2 damage, so definitely pick that one up. And I think that's it. So yeah, pretty much just spam water in the lower levels and you'll do pretty well. Okay, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just let me know if you have any questions on this account as far as, play style or, anything like that. I will be happy to answer. So until next time, stay the course. Keep on playing Frontier, Modern, keep forging ahead, and have fun. Take care.